LRBAquatics.com. Hello world, how's it going? You know what it is. I'm here with Ohio Fish Rescue. Hope you guys are all doing great. If not, I hope it gets better with you. So I'm here with Big Rich. We're hanging out. And yeah, check out all these huge tanks going on in here. And yeah, I don't know why nobody's in here yet, but must be slow rolling. Yeah. Well, usually it doesn't take that long, but.
Well, not with as popular as you are, Lucas.
All right. Huh, that's kind of weird. I hope I've got it listed, but if not, I'm gonna keep running it. If not, we'll go with it.
If you want, we can start naming the fish in the 1,000-gallon there.
Yeah.
You want to?
We could do that since.
Okay, we've got all kinds of different things. These are parrotfish, multiple sizes of all different kinds of parrotfish. People, for some reason, love their parrots. They get big and they get mean and they have to, rehouse them. But they love the fact that they can bring them here and they get along with other parrots and my bigger fish. So they're in the 1,000 and each one's got a name. Please don't ask me their names. I don't remember them all. I can tell you this is Pittsburgh over here. That's the MBU puffer.
Yeah, I think this is really cool how you got a Mabu puffer in here with all these different types of fish.
Well, as long as you keep them fed, I mean, like if I starved them and didn't feed them but once every 3 days, that puffer would start taking bites out of other fish. As long as he's fed, he's not going to bother nobody. Let me see. Here's a short-bodied Peroon shark. This guy came to us. See this side? See his gill plate there? Wait till he turns around. Look at his gill plate there. It's missing.
Yeah.
He came to us and was sent in a bag extra. We didn't even order him. We ordered these Peroon sharks. And he got put into the bag with these. And I thought he was going to die. He was only 3 inches and his whole side was red from missing a gill plate. Well, he lived and out-survived everybody, and now look at him, 10 inches long, growing good. Yeah.
He's a happy, happy fish.
Right. We got the black-eared Peroon shark back there. I love the look of his tail fin. It looks like a shark on it.
Yeah, that's cool. Dun,
and then
dun, 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 dun.
One of our favorite fish, both Lucas and me, the flagtails.
Oh, I love these. Love these fish. I wish I had room for a fish like that.
We have the datnoids. I love datnoids, especially big ones.
Ball sharks are always a great classic.
Oh, yeah. Well, they take a long time to get big, and people don't realize they can grow this big. But wait till later. We'll show you really big ball sharks. These are probably, what's this, 8, 9-inch ball shark?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got some 15-inch ball sharks.
Let's go check those out.
No, that's later.
No, we'll have to save that for the fish room tour.
Well, that or later in this live tour. We got to open up the 4,400 gallon for that one.
Right. Okay, if you guys don't know Ohio Fish Rescue, this place is ridiculous. So, behind me, what is this tank behind me? How many gallons is this?
That's a 2,200 gallon.
Yeah, 2,200 gallon.
Now, this tank here we got from a car dealership in Kentucky. One of our members, Justin Janesco, I believe it was, called us and said, look, this guy got raided for embezzlement and his whole car lot's being sold. You need to get down there. He has a 2,200 gallon tank with black tip reef sharks in it. I went down there and nobody bid on it. I got that tank for $1,500.
That's insane.
Well, not only that, there was a chiller under there. 2 huge protein skimmers. Each protein skimmer had 1 horsepower motor on it. Then there was a bio tower, a sock table. There was some sort of computer with ORP controllers and all this crazy stuff. I sold off a bunch of that stuff, saltwater that I didn't need. Made my $1,500 back. I got that tank for free.
Wow. Could you guys imagine having a tank like that for free? This thing is
I'll go walk over to it.
Huge. Yeah, so Rich is a big guy.
I'm 6'3".
6'3".
They're 6 foot wide on my hands right now. Right there we go. Okay, this is 15 foot long or 16 foot long. I don't remember. 6 foot 4 inches wide, and it's 2,200 gallons.
This thing is insane. How wide is it? Did you say?
6.5 or 6 foot 4 inches wide.
Yeah,
and
this thing
16
is
foot long.
ridiculous. Look at this, guys. This
It's
is
2 inches
insane.
acrylic.
And he actually just added this addition, just put up this big header here.
Yeah, from this beam that way is the new addition that I built on just for this tank. Now, Strongsville wouldn't let me have bigger than a 6-foot door. So we had to have this tank out here. We poured the cement. This wall was up. That was my original fish room. We poured the cement, waited a month, and then brought this tank over here by forklift, set it out here under a tarp with shrink wrap all around it. I had a heater inside of it, a camera for my house cameras, and a temperature gauge on the other end. I kept this at 70 degrees in the middle of winter, all winter long, until summer came to where then we built these walls around it, and now it's in the fish room. This, if it would have got cold, by 16 foot of acrylic would have shrunk at least a quarter, possibly up to a ½ inch, and broke the seams.
Wow.
So I had to keep it warm.
That's wild. And that is thick. That acrylic is probably
that's 2 inches. Here,
inches,
come here and look on the side right here. You can see into all the glass.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
There's my finger.
It's insane. It's insane. And yeah, I believe in the last fish room tour we showed how you're keeping this tank warm throughout the winter.
That was on the last tour. Exactly.
Yeah, you had it underneath the tarp. And you
Yes.
used a forklift to move that?
Well, a Bobcat with forks on it,
Okay.
and that wasn't
Just
enough.
one of them? Oh,
One of
wasn't
them.
enough? Okay.
It was a 6,000 pound it could lift on the forks. It wasn't enough. It lifted up and the whole Bobcat came up in the back. We had 6 people stand on the back of the Bobcat, and then it lifted it up, and we skimmed the ground and brought it in here.
That's scary.
Well, we found out it's 6,500 pounds empty of acrylic. I don't know how much the stand is and the wood facade, but it was definitely more than the forklift could handle.
Do you got any tips or tricks when it comes to moving big tanks? Like all your tanks are pretty big and looks like you are gonna have to move a few, and you've already moved this one.
We use leverage to our advantage a lot. We take pry bars, get under there, pry it up a little bit, put a piece of wood under, put a piece of 2x4 there, pry bar, get a 2x4 under it. Keep lifting it up until you can get 2x4s under it. Then we can use leverage. A 10-foot 2x4, 4 inches under there, will lift this entire side of that tank. You lift that up, you put a roller under it, or furniture movers. We use them a lot. We set them down on the furniture movers, and then we go ahead and then, like this tank here, we put a 2x4 in at this angle right here, down to there. Up here, we pushed in this direction, and it moved the tank. Every time we moved 2 foot, the tank moved 4 inches. And then we did this. We moved this with water in it up to here with fish in it, 5 inches of water, all the way. Look at the marks over there on the floor. That's where the tank was for the last couple of years. Yeah. We moved it from there all the way to here, me and Joshy with 2 2x4s.
And this is a steel frame too, so the frame alone is going to be super heavy.
Oh, it wasn't light.
But yeah, man.
And then other times, if you can get a forklift under it, you can lift it up and set it on rollers. That's the easy way. Not everybody has availability of a forklift. So we use regular, here, I got them over here.
Oh yeah, pry bar, crowbar.
I will move anything with this.
Yes, yes.
You put it under there and you pry against this. You can only lift like a ½ an inch, but once you get it up, you can put a 2x4 here and pry against it.
Okay, so that's the kind of method I use with like my 125s and stuff. So really the same kind of method, sorta, even with the bigger tanks with that leverage. Yeah.
Exactly.
So a lot of people are asking about the pond and the questions now.
Oh, the pool and the pond?
Yeah, the pool and the pond.
Okay, Greg Woodstock came here. He saw the video from Steve Poland, the one that got the 4.3 million views.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, crazy video. At the end there's something, I think it was the second one, I said, shh, don't tell him that my wife, but I'm going to start putting fish in here, this and that. Well, Greg Woodstock saw that. And here I am telling, I didn't know at the time, but 4 million people not to tell my wife. It got back to my wife. So I put fish in there, just a 2-inch little feeder goldfish for the first month. They lived, I put a big biofiltration on it. And then I moved, because we were doing this wall, we were taking this wall out, we needed to move all the fish tanks across here. I had that 500 gallon full of cichlids. Yes, this looks small in the pictures.
Yeah, look at this.
But this is 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot.
And that's a 5,000 gallon tank, right?
500 gallon.
500 gallon, okay.
And I had it full of cichlids. Well, we needed to move it, so my cichlids went out into the pool room, into the 300 gallon, where my long fin goldfish were. They were fancy goldfish. We took them and put them in the pool, and I put a big wet dry filter on the pool. Tracy saw that. There's the problem. She gets mad at me. She yells at me. I tell her, honey, let's go swimming. We went in there, and these goldfish, they came up to her, and they were like kissing her ankles. I think it was the salt content, because humans sweat and there's salt on your skin. I think that they tasted that because they kept going up to her ankles and like kissing her ankles, you know? So she thought this was the coolest thing ever. She went to walk backwards, and all 19 fancy goldfish, about a foot each, all came up to her and were following her like she's the Pied Piper. She just fell in love. Now I'm allowed to have all the fish I want in the pool.
That's awesome.
So that's how I got that passed.
You want to go talk about that a little bit while we're on here?
You want to see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on out this way.
And we got to give them a little peek of this big tank before we walk out of there. Like, we'll have more for you in a fish
You want to come back to this?
Let's just give them a little peek. Some of you guys may have already seen this tank. But it's like ridiculous. I love that.
We'll show you that at the end of the video. Yeah. Got to stay to watch it. Come on out here.
Look at all these red tails. You ever seen so many red tails? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, this is going to be paradise.
Now these are the cichlids I took out of that 500.
Yeah.
I brought them out here. Go ahead and close in on that so you can see them. It's kind of dark.
Looks really cool. Ton of cichlids.
Okay, now the pool here.
That's the pool.
This is a 58,000 gallon pool, 12 foot deep. If you look down right here, there's a couple fish there.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, but you can see them right there.
Oh, you can't see none of that, can you?
You can see it a little bit, but not very well.
Here, let me get my flashlight. You keep viewing around the room.
All right, so yes, that's not an outdoor cichlid tank. It's actually just indoor. And he's got a lot of decorations. I'm not usually one for a fake decor, but it actually looks pretty cool. I won't lie.
We should have done this in the daylight. My flashlight is out here somewhere.
Yeah, usually there's ambient light. He's got sun.
Yeah, if you look up, you'll see all the, what do you call them? I can't even remember. I don't know where my flashlight is. I thought it was over here.
Yeah, how cool is this going to be? He's already working on the stream over here. He's got some brick laid out.
Can you see that stream?
Here. Huh?
Can your camera see the stream?
Not a whole lot, but...
Well, here, let's walk in on it.
We can walk in on it. And if you guys got questions too, throw them in the comments, and we'll try to accommodate you if we can.
Okay, let me get past you here.
All right.
Okay, what we're going to do is... I can't see the camera, does it? You can see all the stream?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Over here where that brick wall is, that's where the waterfall is going to be coming in. We're going to have a liner over top of this white thing, down, across, up over the brick, and then down to the pool. We're filling this in. It's a natural bog filter with all live plants. Cattails, arrowheads, maidenheads, fern, all kinds of ficus trees. We're going to have it naturally filter, come running down here. It's going to hit this. Come on in over here. It's going to hit this little spot here. This is just an extra brick. It's going to hit this, turn around, and waterfall into the pond, or back to the pond at that point. So all this will be live plants. Now what we're going to do on top of here, I see that's fake plants now. Please don't get on me for that. We will change it out for live as we go. But we're going to put live plants all the way across here, and then have a piece of rope drilled into the dirt down and go to the river. At that point, it's going to wick the moisture up so I don't have to water these plants. We're going to let these grow all day long. From these skylights, you get nothing but all kinds of sunlight.
Yeah.
They're going to grow. They're going to be moist. If the dirt dries out, it'll wick more moisture up from the river. So now all these fake plants will go against the back wall as a background setting, so where I don't have to water it and I'm not taking on another job to take care of the rescue.
Yeah.
So right now they're just up front to give it a jungle-ish look, but after that it will be all live plants.
So we are indoors, Simply Betta. And how big is this pool? You said 12 foot deep here?
It's 12 foot deep, 50 foot by 25 foot.
50 foot by 25 foot. And you were saying, what, 58,000
Yes.
gallons, something like that? That's insane. So yes, this is indoors. It's got the sun lighting up top. And yeah, you're gonna have rock and stuff in the bottom, right?
They're going to fill the whole bottom of this 12-foot section with aqua blocks and caterpillars and all kinds of other filtration, and they're going to cover that with large diameter rocks, and then medium rocks, and then pea gravel, and then it's going to be all flagstone throughout the whole pond. And then over here, see where the rope is going across?
Yeah.
That section's off the shallow end from the deep end, and so for kids basically. This rope we're taking out of here, and what he wants to do is have a beach type area.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to put boulders across here to keep the sand on this side. Well, I expressed my problem with sand, that it sticks to your feet, it goes all over the carpet. So he's using the smallest, tiniest pea gravel he can find, so it'll still feel soft, but it won't be sand and stick to you.
Nice.
So now all these boulders across here will separate, so none of this falls down into there. He's going to have underwater lighting. Walk around this side. He's going to do a, what he called a bio waterfalls. Now back here, in the very back section, am I getting too far away from the camera?
No, you're fine. No.
Okay.
Since we're on a mic, I can get as far away from you as we want. Who is he? He's Ohio Fish Rescue, Big Rich. If you don't know, go check him out. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He shares a lot of like the processes of what's going on, how he built that fish room and all kinds of stuff.
And the wood build tanks. We built that 3,000 gallon.
Yeah, there's a lot of footage on his channel.
Okay, now, right here, he's going to have this huge bio waterfalls. It's going to have a waterfall going down to a tray here of, looking like fake rocks, river that's going to come sideways, and then the waterfall is going to fall into the river right here. So you're going to see a double waterfall here, but the big waterfall is going to be a biological filtration media. Then the water is going to leave and go through all the live plants all the way to the end, turn and come back into the pool there. His filtration will be on the bottom. My filtration, we're shutting off the bottom drain and only using it as a skimmer that has been running on this pool for the last 7 years I've owned the house. So we're going to have the skimmer running here. We're going to have the biofalls. We're going to have the natural bog filter media. We're going to have his aqua block system down there. He says it can handle up to 50 people in the water at the same time and still maintain for the fish. I'll believe it when I see it, but you know what I've learned from this guy? Believe everything he says. Because I went to his shop. Oh my God, this guy is on top of things.
He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I walked into his warehouse, I guess we would call it. It was Aquascape, his building. The first 100 foot was nothing but an indoor jungle. All live plants. Ponds, waterfalls, koi fish, beautiful. He had iguanas up in the corner. I mean, this place was a jungle. As soon as you walk out of the negative 22 degree water area and you go into the building, it was unbelievable. It was great.
So Rich is talking about the pond guy, Greg
Whitstock.
Yeah.
The pond guy. Everybody should know him.
Yeah, he's also got a YouTube channel as well. Runs Aquascape.
He runs Aquascape. Ed Bailu and Greg Whitstock both run that company, and they go around the world and give people free ponds. They go in there and go in the backyard, tear out
there. Come to my house.
You know what? If you can be here, he might just do that.
Yeah.
He found me off of Steve Poland's video, and he offered to redo this pool for me.
Because I got a little project for him out in my backyard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's got a drainage already out there.
Does it?
Drain. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he done Paul Cafaro's pond. He done 3 ponds for Paul Cafaro, And then he went and did Zach Ketchumall's pond. He done a pond for Blake's exotic animals, raw fishing. There's so many more I'm not remembering. But that's what he does. He goes around and he spreads the good cheer. You know, he's
That's
helping out
awesome,
this rescue like you would not believe.
That's
I'm
cool.
going to have place to put fish when they get bigger than 6 foot in my tanks. I'm going to have this pond. That's awesome.
So some people were asking too, what fish are you planning on putting in the pond? Do you want to share that yet, or is that gonna?
I can.
Okay.
We've thought long and hard about this. We can't have anything that would ever do any damage to people. Like a stingray. You'd think a stingray would be nice in there. But stingray's natural defense is to stab you with their barb.
Yeah.
If you would step on them in the pool, not see them, you would get stabbed. So no stingrays. I have a bunch of stingrays, and I've never been stabbed. And I reach in and grab them all the time, move them out of the way. But I don't step on them. It's a possibility if we put them in here. So no stingrays.
Better safe than sorry.
Right. No fish that are known to nibble on men, you know.
Steven says guppies.
2 million guppies, and we're swimming with them.
That would be insane.
No, our Arapaima, when he grows too big for our tanks, he can come out here. Now, people say, oh, that's a big monster. You get, you know, up to 17 foot, this and that. Yeah, naturally in the wild after 60 years. But I've never seen one bigger than 8 foot in captivity at zoos, or aquariums. We're going to have our Pima out here, and if you swim up to him, he'll just swim away from you slow as can be. He's a gentle giant.
Dude, that's going to be so awesome.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we have 2 3-foot iridescent sharks. They're 36 inches. We're going to put them in here because they will not bother you. They'll swim away from you. We're going to have a colony of cichlids in the bottom, so that there's, you know, a natural ecosystem down there. We're going to have clown knives. They don't bother people. Let me see what else have we
What
thought.
about, somebody asked, wouldn't Arapima jump? You worried
No,
about that?
see, people think that because they put them in their, you know, they get a baby Arapima 4 inches and they put them in a 55 gallon. Yes, they jump. You never see them jump in the wild when they're in a pond. You see all these people go in the ponds, swim with them, and they never jump unless they're netted. I'm not planning on netting these fish. The Apima will not jump.
And you got quite a bit of edge too that he'd have to get over if he did try to.
Oh no, a 6-foot Pima would be able to jump a 4-foot edge. If
but he'd really want to.
He'd really want to.
Yeah.
That's if a predator was going after him, and we don't have that. Our Pima don't jump here at all. We've never seen them jump. We saw them jump as babies when we put them in feeding tanks. And, you know, back when we're trying to feed them fast and grow them. But yeah, Pima don't jump when they're big, and as long as they got a big enough room. But that is one reason why we're not putting Arowanas in here. Now, they do jump.
Yeah.
And if we're going to have this lip of fake rock all the way around, we can't have an Arowana in here because he won't be able to get back in if he jumps up on the side. So no Arowanas. We are going to do, we got a bunch of Messirs. We got blues, golds, reds. Now, they can grow up to 30 inches, but they're lightning fast, and they got small mouths. They clean up the dirt in the pool. We can put them in there. What else are we getting? Oh, we've got some gold redtail cats. We're going to put them in here because they're going to be highly visible, and nobody will step on them being that bright. You know, they're almost like an albino. So they're going in here. There's a bunch more. We've got a whole list, but you caught me off guard with this question. Can't remember the whole list, but trust me when I say we put in lots of thought into it.
And you're planning on doing a video, like big video, when you do release all the fish. So stay tuned to Ohio Fish Rescue, because that will be a beautiful, epic
That's going to be
video.
great.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but we're having the video of the pond guy redoing the whole pool and everything. And that's going to be the 24th, 25th, and 26th. We're going to have a bunch of people here carrying in tons and tons of rock, all kinds of things. But a month after that, when we get the filtration going, Zach Ketchumall's coming up. Rodrigo from Predatory Fins is coming. I don't know about the rest, but you know, maybe Blake, exotic. Rodrigo was talking to these guys and saying, you know, who wants to come up here. So we'll let you know more about that. But there's going to be some big names here.
Can I show these? Let's go show. I want to show these guys these African arowanas. Have you guys
Sure,
ever
come
seen
on.
African arowanas? Like these are really cool. And then we'll give you guys a sneak peek of that big tank, which you guys may have seen before, but it just gets more awesome and more awesome as time goes by.
It's awesome every time you see it.
I know. You could never get enough of it. This whole place you could never get enough of. So cool. And yeah, we'll get in more depth. We'll talk about other stuff too when we do a fish room tour, but I'm going to try to keep this short so it will download in HD for us. But I do want to show you guys these African arowanas. They're really neat.
Here's 2 of the baby African arrows.
And these are pretty rare, right?
Yeah, not many people have them. Well, they die a lot in captivity. People don't realize they're filter feeders. They need to eat brine shrimp up until they're about 13 inches. After that, then you can put them on live foods. Well, people get them home, they try and put them on pellets, try and give them live feeders, and none of it works. They die. That's why they're rare. Down there is the big guy. He's now being taught to be off of brine shrimp. We're trying to get him to take shrimp, tilapia. He's about, I'd say he's what, 14, 15 inches?
Yeah, I would say about 14 inches.
It's time to now train him off of the brine shrimp and start eating. Ooh, there's a really nice fish right above you.
Yeah, these guys.
Look at that. Do you see them long tentacles?
Yeah.
They're just beautiful.
Just
That is a Brachyplatystoma filamentosum, otherwise known as a true Parraba catfish.
very cool. And somebody wants to know, how do you find big tanks and where do you get them?
Mostly auctions of pet stores closing down and word of mouth through other fish groups.
Those fins are crazy and whiskers. Yes, very cool. All right, so let's do a quick sneak peek of this big old tank.
All right, give him a glimpse of the Tigrinus first.
Oh, okay. We got to show you the Tigrinus.
I love this guy.
How cool is that?
He's all of 25 inches and just gorgeous.
Ooh, look at that.
All right, come on over here and we'll sneak peek this.
Pairs well with that knife fish.
What's that?
Pairs well with that knife fish, that Tigrinus.
Yeah. This is the 4,400 gallon.
Yeah, check this out. Whoa! 4,400 gallons.
It's 14 foot long, 7 foot from front to back, and 6 foot tall.
That's right, 7 foot front to back. So it doesn't look deep on the camera, but man.
I get a lot of
It's
people
super
telling me
deep.
my tank's overstocked, but they see a two-dimensional viewing.
Right.
They see this fish, and this fish. Well, they don't realize this fish is 3 foot behind this fish.
Right,
And
it
there's
goes
a lot of room.
way back.
Now this is a one-piece acrylic window, 3 inches thick, 14 foot long.
Man, so cool, so cool.
Now, see these guys? That's the iridescent sharks that are going in the pool. That
Yeah.
black one right there.
So you're gonna be able to swim with these guys.
Yes. Now see the gold one there? That's Schwarzenegger. We're going to leave him here for show purposes to show people how big iridescents get. And then there's another black one back there we're putting in the pool.
It's gonna be so amazing. I gotta swim in that pool.
That's another video.
Yes, yes.
You can use my GoPro and go underwater.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome.
This is Sir Heisenberg von Fish Face. Where's Bert?
Oh,
The other one of these.
oh,
The bigger
Bert.
guy.
Right here. Is this Bert?
Oh, there's Bert.
Yep.
So there's the 2 giant gouramis. And then, we were talking about the ballas earlier. That's about a 14-inch balla. There's a couple more right there.
Yeah, those are pretty big.
There's a couple of 15, 16 inches in here somewhere.
I love.
Oh,
the
look at this guy.
cars.
That's
Yeah, he's
that's
a
a
big one.
solid 14, 15 inch there.
Yeah, that's a big one right here. Look at that gar back there, that spotted gar. Oh, those what are those? Piranhas with speckle?
No.
What are those? Pacus or what is that?
Where?
With the speckles back there. The
Oh,
red
them are
speckles.
silver dollars, the red specks.
Oh, silver dollars? I've never seen them with the red
Yeah,
specks.
there's yellow spotted, red spotted, and orange spotted that I've seen. And now they come out with a blackberry, which has one big black spot on its side.
Huh. I've never seen
Them are silver dollars. This is a thin bar silver dollar right here.
Okay.
And then over here, where's the big, thick, wide bars?
Is that a silver dollar too, the red one?
That one right there, that's a silver dollar, but that's a wide bar. You can see a line of a black in them.
Yeah.
There's a few of them in there. Let me get to the rest so you can see the black lines. Where are they at? It's hard when you're looking
right,
at
such a big tank,
right,
so many
you can't
fish.
find fish.
That guy down there, maybe?
That's a wide bar silver dollar. That is the female.
That's a good 20, probably 18-inch fish. It doesn't look that big on camera, but he's ginormous.
Now over here, if you look at this guy, this is a, oh my goodness, I'm just drawing a blank. Oh my goodness. I hate when that happens to me.
It happens all the time to me.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
It's old age, son.
Yeah. It's all those.
Buttercoperite tilapia. That's what he is.
Ah.
This is the female. See how she's whiter in color? The male's back there.
Okay.
See him in the very back? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
She's getting ready to be in spawning colors. She's going to get brighter and brighter until they lay eggs, and then they'll be behind them rocks, and they'll lay eggs back there.
Very cool.
They're supposed to be super mean fish. Look at this here. Jaguar Cichlids, supposed to be a super mean fish.
Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Always liked the jaguar fish, but it's hard to properly house one. I remember last time we did a video, you actually had some baby cichlids like within the rocks and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're still in there. They always have babies in there.
Very cool.
Oh, look at, see the albino clown knife? I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret here. You heard it here on Lucas Brunn's video first, okay? This albino clown knife, these albino pacus, come on over here. This albino giant gourami right here.
Yeah.
And we got some albino channel catfish.
Yeah, I saw him. He's
channel
really
cats.
cool. Yeah.
We're taking that 2,200 gallon tank. We're filling it with black shiny marble tiles. So the whole tank is dark. We're lighting it up with saltwater tanks, which means a 10,000 K and a blue, like what do you call them lights? The blue.
Oh, the
black lights.
The actinic.
Actinic, thank you.
Yeah.
And they're going in that tank, and with a black marbled bottom, all of our albino fish are going in that tank. They're going to look amazing.
Pop like crazy. Yeah.
Oh, and then we have our platinum gars. They'll go in there with them.
I love these platinum gars. Beautiful, majestic.
They came from a guy named John Trong. He's a good buddy of ours. He actually had these at his house, and he had to move from Ohio to Michigan, and he has a nail salon. If anybody wants their nails done, go to John Trong's place. He does amazing work. But anyways, he asked us to hold on to these for like 6 months while he moved. And we said, no problem. We do anything to help our members. And after about 9 months, he got a hold of me and said, you know, he just can't, the tank, I guess, broke in the move, and he can't, you know, get another tank set up. He wanted me to go ahead and sell these and take the money and use it for the rescue. I was like, John, I know you love your fish. I'll tell you what, since you're willing to take that kind of loss, we will keep them here forever. I won't sell them. They'll be here forever. Your name will be on their tank, and you can come visit them whenever you want. And he has visited them twice since.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So that's really cool.
Yes. And, you know, he's a hell of a nice guy. So, if this is a male and female, if we can, you know, right now we can't worry about it, but if we can set up a species-specific tank for them and get them to where they're in their natural habitat and they breed, first thing I'm going to do is give John a bunch. So he can raise his own.
Awesome. If
right.
Would. And Kai Yoshiato, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It says thank you for John Stoller video. I recently bought his Yuki High rice fish at auction, and that video helped a lot. So thank you so much for the support. This is really cool. Sometimes these fish will like.
Oh, be careful! They will bite.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get him up here. Oh, there he goes. Num num num.
Here, I tell you what. Let me run get some shrimp real quick and keep this on the video.
Feed them. Okay.
You have to see this.
I'll try not to get eaten until then. I was gonna end this stream like probably about 15 minutes ago. Woo! Who wants to play? Not me. He is eyeballing me like crazy. Probably gonna try to eat my mic. Wash your fingers. Very cool. Like, this is insane. There's got to be at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 plus red-tailed catfish. Man. And yes, I do need my fingers to crush up tetracolor tropical granules for my fish.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I know I went out of range.
I don't know. Were you talking? That should be interesting if you were talking on here because the mic.
No, but I know I ran out of range, so I just wanted to make sure it was back on before I started talking.
I really don't even know the range of this. Yeah, let's get one of these up here. Cool. Here, fishy, fishy.
No. I'm trying to thaw them out. I don't want to get bit.
Okay.
Okay, watch this guy right here. See him?
Yeah.
Oh.
How?
Hang on. No. Okay, now he's ready. Ready?
Ooh, there we go. Oh, man. See, one of my favorite things about keeping fish is actually like feeding them and watching them
It's so
feed.
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the bigger the fish, the funner it can be to feed. It's their action and really cool.
Oh my God.
Chomp, chomp. That's so cool. I don't know if you guys can hear the splashing or not, but... Whoa! Let me try to get a shot from down here. And,
all right, I'm going to go another one.
Yeah.
Let them turn around. Here he goes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. This is too fun. Man. Jump, 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 jump. Man, he is lively.
Come on, guys, over here. There we go.
Oh. Man, he just gulps it down. Like,
that's the one that bit me.
Have a chance. That's the one that bit you.
Yeah, I had my fingers sitting here like this, and I was playing with the water while I was talking to somebody, and all of a sudden my hand picks up.
Oh,
Did you just swear on a live video?
I stopped myself. I just said shh. But oh my God, I could only imagine the surprise you had when that happened.
Glad we're able to share that with you guys. That's a fun thing to do, is watch them eat like that.
Oh yeah, that is so cool.
You guys need to keep watching Lucas. He does amazing videos, and he's actually here teaching me how I can do better videos because I'm a newcomer at the video scene. He's helping me out, and I'm going to start doing live videos. He's teaching me all about that, so he's helping out a fellow fish keeper. So, you know, I completely believe in everything Lucas does. I want you guys to keep watching him, and he's a good guy.
Well, I appreciate that, Rich. And yeah, you've been sharing a lot with me too. So that's the great thing about it, is we can learn off each other. And
yes.
That's a great thing about this community.
My secrets can be your secrets can be mine, and we become better fish people all around.
Yes, and then we can share them all with you on our YouTube channel. So check out Ohio Fish Rescue's channel. He's also got a group page on Facebook. You got Instagram going now too.
Yes.
So he's got
just
all
search
that
for Ohio Fish Rescue. You'll find them all.
Yeah, on your favorite social platform. Search them out, and yeah. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and we'll come out with some more footage for you, a fish room tour in 4K, so that'll be really cool too.
We're doing a lot more video tonight. You're not going to be able to see yet, but we will.
Yes, we're doing all this work for you guys, because we could easily just sit around and talk about fish.
Fish all night long.
Yes, yes. So, all right, everybody, have a great one.
Take care.
We'll see you later.